2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam, and Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Handy effort, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
He sits in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. This hole is a long par 4.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And he's down there.
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Okay, that'll work. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this putt coming up for his par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we are at the 6th hole.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Now this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Go in. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for a par.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. They're nicely holed. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And after that top play, They currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 110 yards out. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Such soft hands.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That went ripping by the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Good putt, that. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh my goodness! Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. He's currently sitting in first place. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. This hole is a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 12th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Ooh. Hard to believe you could be that accurate from so far away.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We have a par 4 on this one.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one might need to set. This is beautiful to watch.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. If you can make this one, it's for par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Opting for the 6-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, right by the hole. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt is of 9 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Good stroke. Oh, that's a ripper. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That was special.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in, leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Hold this putt here and you'd sign off on a fabulous 58.
It's tracking.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them. That's an outstanding performance. And to win around a golf course that was known as Ben Hogan's Alley.
Well, this is going to go down as an iconic win at an iconic venue. I got to say, to win at Riviera, I believe, places you among the tournament's elite throughout the years. This is a storied venue, and this was a storied win.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.